Hello, back again on the Top Recap channel. This time I will tell a movie's entitled Transfusion. Let's get straight into the storyline. The story opens in Iraq, where we are introduced to Ryan Logan, an elite SAS sniper who successfully eliminates 2 terrorist threats. Shortly after, a unit of soldiers storms an enemy bunker. Inside, they take down several hostiles and capture an Iranian man. While interrogating him about the whereabouts of their primary target, the leader of the organization, an enemy combatant, suddenly attacks. Ryan manages to shoot the assailant, but is wounded in the process. As he collapses, his commanding officer, Johnny, rushes to his side and reassures him that he's going to make it.
Sure. You're all right, you're all right. I need a medic. Logan's hit. You're all right, mate, look at me.
The scene shifts to Ryan and his son Billy, who share a hunt together. Ryan takes Billy hiking, and the boy seems to admire his father. Ryan asks him to shoot a deer as part of their training, but Billy, not up to the task, nervously refuses. Ryan, however, kills the deer. The killing instills a sense of bravado in young Billy's mind. Next, Ryan teaches Billy how to sharpen a knife. The little boy tries, but cuts himself on the finger.
It's okay.
A little later, Billy goes alone into the woods and comes across a stray puppy. As he pets it, an adult dog emerges and attacks him. Frightened, he calls for his father, but the latter puts the dog down. We then move to Ryan's home, where the man lives a happy, married life with his wife Justine and son Billy. The couple is expecting another child.
She's asleep.
Okay.
Billy takes a bath in the tub while his mother helps him. She discovers that he has injured his finger, and he tells her what happened. Later, he asks Ryan if he can ever be as brave as him. Ryan replies that refusing to kill the deer, despite the risk of disappointing his father, was, in itself, an act of courage. The next morning, Billy wakes up early and helps his father make sandwiches. Ryan and his wife try to choose a name for the daughter they are expecting. Later, Ryan goes to work, where he tries to mentally prepare a group of soldiers who are about to leave for a mission in Iraq.
Pure courage is minimized because it needs to be.
Meanwhile, Ryan's wife is taking Billy to school when she suddenly gets into a car accident. The accident kills the woman and the child inside her. The only survivor is Billy, terrified and looking at his dead mother. The story jumps forward 6 years. We learn that Ryan had to leave the military to care for his son. He suffers from severe post-traumatic stress disorder and periodically hallucinates his deceased wife, Justine. His struggle to provide for his family has forced him and Billy to move to Australia. Things have worsened following several instances of Billy's delinquency as a teenager, which have landed him in court. During a hearing, the federal judge warns Ryan that if he does not help Billy keep a low profile, he will lose custody.
If he appears before this court again, he'll either be sent away or taken from your care.
In the car afterward, Ryan and Billy don't exchange a single word. One day, Ryan receives a message from an old friend, Johnny, asking to meet. Next, we see Billy in the bathroom, piercing the skin on his finger with a needle, apparently still traumatized from the knife incident years ago. One day, they're called to the school principal's office. Ryan is under pressure from the private school administration for unpaid fees. In addition, Billy is skipping classes, so the principal suggests that Ryan transfer him to a public school. However, Ryan assures him that he will pay the fee as soon as possible and that Billy will change. In such a critical situation, Ryan later runs into his former commanding officer, Johnny. Johnny tells him about his difficult family situation. His wife is cheating on him, and his children no longer speak to him.
I nearly got the fucker over.
But you didn't.
No, I didn't call.
On the other hand, Ryan cannot brag about his son either. Johnny asks for Ryan's help with a little job. He assures him that it's something quick and that they'll do it in the evening. It's not specifically explained what the job is, but it is most likely something illegal.
I need help. One night. Right? In and out. That's it.
One day, while having lunch, we witness Ryan and Billy eating without exchanging a single word. It's clear their relationship is strained. That day, Ryan goes to work and tries to sell a product to a warehouse worker at the company he works for, but he is sent away.
Fuck off.
Meanwhile, Johnny talks to Billy and tells him about fighting in Iraq with Ryan. Billy asks if his father killed anyone. Johnny tells him that his father was a sniper and a hero.
Your dad's a fucking hero.
Soon, Ryan arrives, and Johnny tells him they need to talk about that job again. Ryan says he has to feed his son first, and then they can meet at the bar. Later, they meet, and although Ryan was hesitant at first, he eventually accepts the proposal after being cornered by further problems at work.
I did that because I love you.
That night, Ryan takes a gun from the bedside table and hallucinates his wife consoling him. The next day, we see Billy making new friends after telling them about his father's war experiences, which he heard from Johnny. That night, Ryan and Johnny arm themselves and sneak into an apartment. Inside, they shoot one man and then threaten another.
Stay quiet.
The two rob the hideout of a drug dealer, who happens to be Johnny's friend. Johnny discovers a young man who has called for help on his phone. Soon, someone knocks on the door. Ryan walks over and looks through the peephole. Johnny tells him to open the door. After Ryan does, he finds the man is already gone. Ryan points out that Johnny promised there would be no shooting. Furthermore, he notes that he heard 2 shots, so most likely, Johnny killed the young man who called for help.
Thank you for tonight, son.
That night, Ryan has a nightmare, and Billy overhears him hallucinating his wife. The next day, Ryan is fired from his job as a sales representative after the misconduct episode.
I'm sorry, Ryan. I can't risk it, mate. Not after I've just warned you. I'll end up without a job. Sorry.
One day, Billy's new friends offer him some pot, but he refuses. When they start teasing him, one guy sticks up for Billy. A little later, Billy thanks him and reveals that he has actually tried pot before, but was caught. If he gets caught again, he says he's doomed. Billy befriends this new guy, who then invites him to a party.
You wanna come? Really? Yeah, it'll be fun.
Ryan meets with Johnny and tells him he needs another job because he just lost his. With no other option, Ryan continues helping Johnny with his criminal activities. In the evening, Ryan picks up his gun. Billy surprises him and asks if he's going hunting. Ryan smiles and asks if he wants to go again, like when he was younger. Billy, however, asks for permission to go to his new friend's party, and Ryan allows him. Next, we see Billy drinking alcohol with his friends like there's no tomorrow. Meanwhile, Ryan is already in his sniper position, while Johnny argues with a man named Twan. The bearded man is furious. He's convinced Johnny killed the young man who called for help. However, Johnny denies it. It becomes clear that Johnny is working with these criminals and has now betrayed them. Back to Billy. His friends find the car belonging to one of the boys' fathers and encourage Billy to drive. At that moment, Ryan returns home and receives a call from someone. He finds Billy and his friends in the overturned car.
You okay?
Yeah.
Ryan realizes the boys have been drinking and tells Billy to get back in the car.
It's fine. We were just passengers. Billy was driving.
Get in that car.
After they return home, Billy runs to the bathroom and locks the door. He then pulls out a razor blade, attempting to end his life, but Ryan manages to break in and tranquilize him just in time. To prevent Billy from being imprisoned and taken away from him, Ryan burns the car to destroy the evidence. The next morning, he watches firefighters putting out the fire. Later, Ryan visits the owner of the car, the father of Billy's friend. Ryan admits to burning the car and suggests the man report the fire and claim the insurance money. However, the man replies that if the police find out what really happened, he could go to jail. So, he plans to report Billy to the police. Ryan tries to dissuade him with a promise.
You get me the money, we'll see what we'll see. In the meantime, tell your boy to find some new friends.
Billy is in the hospital, being treated for his arm. Ryan waits in the hallway and has a flashback when a doctor approached to inform him of the deaths of his wife and newborn baby. He was shocked and didn't know what to say. Back in the present, Billy approaches Ryan, and the two return home. In the car, Billy says he heard his father talking to his mother, and now he would like to talk too. Later, Ryan desperately asks Johnny for a large sum of money to pay for the car. Johnny says he has a job, but stresses that someone will have to be killed. Ryan agrees. Johnny meets with the two criminals he's working with. The two enraged men get into Johnny's car and ask where the money he stole is. Johnny confesses it's in the truck. When one of the criminals goes down to check, Ryan kills him. Soon, Ryan shoots the second criminal as well. Unexpectedly, the criminals had backup, mercenaries on the way, who engage in a firefight with Ryan. He eliminates them all, one by one. Another car arrives, but Ryan quickly kills the driver. The passenger tries to take control of the steering wheel, but Ryan manages to stop the car and beats up the last henchman. As Johnny buries the bodies, he tells Ryan to go home.
I'll complete here. You did good, son.
When Ryan returns home, a deadly terror grips him.
We have to move away from here.
The next day, he tells Billy they must move again, fearing further trouble. Billy's insecurities explode, and he argues with Ryan, claiming that his mother should have survived instead of him. Ryan, enraged and distressed, almost raises his hand against the boy but stops himself. It is revealed that after the accident, Ryan had to choose between saving his wife or Billy. They were both bleeding, and their rare set of antigens made it impossible to save both. That day, Ryan also visits the owner of the burned car. After handing over the promised money, he threatens the man to stop the blackmail.
Don't test me.
In a flashback, it's revealed that Justine's fatal accident was caused by the insensitivity of a drunk driver. After learning about the incident, Johnny finds the driver, seriously injured, and kills him in an act of revenge. In the present, Johnny is high and dancing at home. At that moment, a mercenary ambushes and stabs him. Still, Johnny manages to kill the assailant. Terrified, Johnny rushes to Ryan's house and begs for help in defeating the mercenaries who are now after him. After a brief argument, Ryan refuses and chases him away. Johnny, despondent, pretends to make peace but catches Ryan off guard during a fight. He holds Ryan at gunpoint and nearly shoots him. But Billy kills Johnny with the same gun he had once been too scared to use. We then see father and son bonding during a driving lesson, finally able to open up and share their thoughts with each other.